Good morning, Nova Scotia. I'm Dan Budgell, and this is the Lighthouse Local for Sunday, August the 16th. We have some fresh stories coming from across the province this morning, and a busy Sunday of community events, and plenty to catch up on in sports. Here's what's happening. We begin in Cape Breton, where a new investment is expected to expand Nova Scotia's biotech sector and create new jobs. The Verschiren Centre at the Sidport Industrial Park is receiving a combined $1.2 million from the provincial and federal governments. Nova Scotia is providing $600,000, with another $600,000 coming from the Atlantic Canada Opportunity Agency. The money will expand the center's precision fermentation tech and support a new training program. Officials say the expansion could allow the center to work with another 10 companies each year and help create about 100 highly skilled jobs in field, including health and wellness, agriculture, and clean technology. And a Nova Scotia idea is getting a national attention at the Special Olympics Canada Summer Games. Lisa Berry, who owns Essentials Lingerie in Greenwood, has been working with Special Olympics Nova Scotia on an initiative aimed at improving health and comfort for female athletes. At the National Games in Medicine Hat, female athletes have been receiving properly fitted sports bras, along with education about breast health, bone health, and menstrual health. Organizers say it is believed to be the first initiative of its kind at a Canadian National Special Olympics game. The program grew out of work here in Nova Scotia after concerns were identified around poorly fitting athletic clothing, causing discomfort, chafing, and other problems for athletes. The hope is that the program can eventually be expanded beyond this year's game. If you're looking for something to do on the South Shore today, BridgeCon is taking over the Bridgewater's Farmers Market. The one-day pop culture convention runs from 10 this morning until 5 this afternoon at 123 Empire Street. There will be artists, authors, games, cosplay, and vendors, and admission is free, although donations are being accepted as part of the fundraiser for the Farmers Market. And down in Yarmouth County, the Wedgeport Tuna Tournament and Festival is underway. The 22nd annual event runs through August 22nd, celebrating the community's long connection with the bluefin tuna fishery. The week includes community activities and the fishing tournament itself, with participating boats eventually heading offshore in search of bluefin tuna. A heads up for anyone traveling the 103 tonight, alternating lane closures are scheduled to begin at 7 o'clock on Highway 103 from the Beachville CNR overpass west towards Exit 3. The overnight work continues until 6 Monday morning as crews carry out road maintenance and bridge work. And if you're traveling further down the 103 between Hubbards and Chester, there is no scheduled blasting today. Blasting associated with the highway twinning project is limited to weekdays. For most of Nova Scotia, Sunday's looking really good weather-wise. Halifax will achieve partial sunshine with a high around 24. Kentville and Bridgewater should both reach about 25 with mostly sunny skies. Yarmouth gets sunshine and a few clouds with a high near 23. While Truro should reach 25 with a mix of sun and clouds. Further east in Antigonish will be cloudier with occasional rain or drizzle possible this afternoon and a high near 23. Sydney will see sunshine giving way to some cloud with the possibility of a passing afternoon shower and a high around 23. So for most of the province, it's a pretty solid Sunday to get outside. In sports, we start with a great finish for Team Nova Scotia at the Special Olympics Canada Summer Games in Medicine Hat. Nova Scotia came away with the silver in the Red Rock Division basketball final on Saturday. Team Nova Scotia battled British Columbia's Ravens for gold, with BC eventually taking the championship by a score of 58-53. Nova Scotia also picked up a medal in soccer. In the Medalta Division bronze medal game, Team Nova Scotia defeated Prince Edward Island 11-2 to take the bronze. The National Games wrapped up yesterday after 5 days of competition in Medicine Hat. And it was a heartbreaker for the Halifax Tides Saturday night. The Tides were in Burnaby to face Vancouver Rise FC and opened the scoring in the 18th minute on a goal from Jordan Rhodes, but Vancouver came back and scored last-minute winner to hand to Halifax a 2-1 loss at Swangard Stadium. It was the fourth meeting of the season between Halifax and Vancouver. And in Major League Baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays picked up a 4-1 win over the New York Yankees Saturday afternoon at Rogers Centre. The Jays and the Yankees are back at it this afternoon in Toronto. First pitch is scheduled for 2:37 Atlantic time. And that's your Lighthouse Local for Sunday, August the 16th. I'm Dan Budgell. For more Nova Scotian news, weather, sports, and community stories, visit lighthouseradio.ca. and take the voice of Nova Scotia wherever you go with the Lighthouse Radio app, available on iOS, Android, and any Alexa connected devices. The Lighthouse Local is proudly sponsored by Sackville Driving School, the road to your driving success. SackvilleDrivingSchool.ca. Thank you for listening and have a great Sunday.